Hey guys, Flame here, and today we're gonna be going over how to become a demon with M1's. So, the most wholesome ABA player of all time, we don't deserve him.
What's your garbage move? The punch. That's the guard break. That's the guard break. Alright, now let's fight. Waiting for my cooldown? Thank you, dude. What a wholesome ABA player, bro. We need more of this.
But you guys remember that from that one video, right here, And he DM'd me on Discord saying, how do I become a demon with M1? And I'm not the best ABA player. I've never claimed to be. I know I'm not, but I'd say I'm pretty good. I'd say I definitely am better at M1ing than a vast majority of people in this game. So I feel like I can help y'all. So if you guys want to learn how to get better with M1s, unless you're already an M1 demon, but if you're not, if you want to get better at M1s, this is the video for you. We're going to be going over 5 things that will help you get better with M1s. And guys, everybody that's already good at this game and a demon at M1ing in neutral and all that, if I forget something or leave something out, or there's some technique you use a lot that I don't mention, just put in the comments so more people can get more things to put in their bag. It's just that simple. Alright, so without further ado, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that post notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload. And let's get straight into the list of things that you need to do. Alright, so starting off, before I start off, before we even cover any of them, just know this list is in no order. There's not like, I'm not ranking these on which one's the most important or which one's the best or which one you need the most. It's literally just 5 tips total, so just take what you want. It's not in order. Like, I'm not ranking these on how good they are or nothing. I'm just telling you guys 5 things that will help you. If that makes sense, that should make sense. Don't come for me in the comments talking about, oh my god, why was this at 2? It should have been at 1. Like, bro, doesn't make a difference. We're not ranking them like that. We're literally just listing 5 things that help you. Okay, now let's start talking about it. So the first thing we have is tilts. You guys need to be tilting more neutral. If you watch any of my gameplay, I do this all the time. I'm always in the air in neutral. Now, you need to be careful because against some characters, you'll get damage traded if you try and do this a lot, which will just cause you to lose. So you need to know when you can do it. And if the skill gap is a little bit too big, you can do this so easily against people that aren't as good as you. Like, they'll just get caught off guard every single time. It still works against people that are good and people that are your skill level and people that are better than you. You just have to be smarter with it. You can't just like throw it out for no reason. But yeah, this will help you a lot because down tilting and up tilting catch people from so far, and it's way harder to punish somebody that does a tilt than somebody that's just trying to do a normal M1 because you're in the air. It's harder for them to like counter M1 you, and for some reason tilts just get people, they have crazy hitboxes, they get people from insane ranges. That's why I tilt so much in neutral, because it's just so much easier to land a tilt than to land a normal M1. So if you're trying to M1 in neutral, just keep tilting, bro. It's so much easier to hit a tilt in neutral than to hit a normal M1. And if you're doing the down tilts like I usually do in neutral, make sure you're holding space right after it so you up tilt immediately, because you want to go from down tilt to up tilt. That will be the easiest way to make the combo actually go through, because down tilts aren't actually true. There's a little gap where they can mash out or block after a down tilt, which is why you want to either use a move right after the down tilt so there's no end lag, or you want to immediately up tilt because it will catch them off guard more often. If you just down tilt into normal M1s, you might do 2 down tilts in a row, or it's just easier for them to mash out of it. It's not going to work as often, so make sure you're trying to up tilt after the down tilt if you're doing that. Or if you're really a demon, you could just up tilt in neutral. I don't know how people do it, but there's a lot of really good leaderboard players that bunny hop. That's what it's called. That's when you're like constantly floating basically with tilts, and they just up tilt in neutral like crazy. It's broken. I can't do it, so I just down tilt. But if you can do that, you're gonna be crazy. Alright, the next thing on this list is punishing moves. Okay, so a good example of this would be Lancer's teleport. You block it, there's N lag, you can hit them. This would be like Gone, you block any of Gone's moves, there's a gap where you can hit them. If TS Zoro uses his 1080 pound Phoenix, you don't even have to block it. If he just uses that, there's enough N lag for you to punish it. Just moves like this, Ace, if he uses his Fire Pillar or Fire Fist, you block it, you punish them. Anybody with a counter, basically, the counter, if it whiffs, has N lag, you punish it. Just punishing moves with N lag and knowing which moves have N lag, like, that's why just playing the game will help you with this, because the more kits you know, like, I know every single move in the game. I've played it long enough, I've played with every character, I know everybody's kit. So I can punish everybody's kit if I know that has N lag. So if you don't know what moves have N lag, for example, Gohan's gut kick, then you just need to play more. But once you figure out what moves you can just block and then immediately M1 after, if you fight anybody that uses these type of moves in neutral, you'll just be able to punish them and one-shot them over and over again. Alright, for number 3, we have spacing. Spacing is really important, especially when you're against better players, and it's definitely the one that I hate the most because, first of all, I like tilting in neutral. I think it's more fun for me. This is another type of M1ing you would do in neutral. I don't think it's nearly as fun as tilting, but people do this, and when people do this against you, it's really, really annoying. Basically, there's a few different things you can do with spacing, but the one that I'm saying is annoying is people will run away or they'll like go the opposite direction of you, and once you're in M1 range, they just dash into you, like they turn around and dash and M1 you, like, so you weren't in M1 range but they are. So basically, spacing is just knowing how far away you can be from somebody and still dash and instantly M1 them. It's really good when you're running away from somebody and then you just turn around and dash into them in M1. It's super annoying for the person you're fighting, but if you're doing that, it does work. So I can't even knock it. It works like a charm. But another way you can space is just making sure there's the perfect gap in between you and your opponent where you can dash in and instantly M1, but you gotta make sure you're ready to put up block right after this, because if they do block it, they could punish you. So you want to be able to put up your block so you don't get punished instantly for doing this. But yeah, just knowing the distance you can have between you and your opponent where you can like quickly dash and M1 at the same time to instantly get a combo confirmed, that's basically what spacing is. And if you want to be really annoying about it, you run away and dash back into them. And yeah, don't do that though, please. I'd hate fighting you. Alright, for number 2, we have holding space. Now, a lot of you guys are dropping these combos that aren't brain dead. Like, there's a lot of combos in this game that are just down slam, down slam, down slam, or just 4M1s into a move. Luffy, for example, the easiest combos ever. And yeah, anybody could do them. You literally just, it's super straightforward. But then there's more intricate combos in this game, like down slamming into shurikens and then getting M1s after, or for example, Neji, when he does his double extend with the kunai. If you want to make these combos infinitely more consistent, you want to be holding space the entire time, because when you hold space, you're either going to up tilt or do a normal M1 in the air. That's the only things that can happen, and both of those don't have N lag. Holding space basically makes it so it's impossible for you to down tilt, and down tilting makes your combo not true anymore. There's a gap if you down tilt, so the second you down tilt in a combo, it's not true anymore unless you use the move that's super fast right after it. That's the only way it would still be true, but most combos in this game don't do that. So, for most of these, you just want to hold space. That's why when you see people do the double extend with Neji, and after the second explosion, they just up tilt immediately back up into the air, it's because they never let go of space. Because if they would have let go of space, they would have down tilted right here, and the combo would be broken. It wouldn't be true anymore. So when you're comboing and you're doing these more complicated combos where you really don't want to drop them, just hold space. If you just keep holding space, you won't drop the combo. That's another reason why down slam combo extending is like the best combo extending path in the game, because you can do it from the air. Like, you don't have to, like laddering, you have to up tilt into a ladder. But when you're holding space, you're going to instantly go up in the air, so you can't really ladder because you're already up in the air. And that's why down slamming is so good, because you can do that from the ground or from the air. And yeah, that's number 2. Alright, and the final tip I have for you guys if you want to be a demon with M1s is damage trading. This is definitely one of the strongest techniques in this game, period, point blank, and it really has nothing to do with M1s, but it will get you so much combos that it, like, if you damage trade against someone that doesn't know what you're doing, or like they just keep like, it's easy to catch somebody with damage trading once, but if they don't catch on to it and they just let you do it over and over again, you can really like 4-stock somebody super easy with this. Like, literally, you just wait for them to do a move, and then you use a move that has more hyper armor than it. That's how you damage trade. So like Yorichi using her barrage, really any barrage in the game. If, like, for example, this is how you would damage trade with PTS Luffy. You see somebody like a DBZ character do a rush at you, and you press barrage. They rush you, the rush hits, but now they're stuck in your barrage, and now you get the one-shot combo them. Like, that's damage trading. You basically let yourself get hit, so your move lands, and then you just combo extend off that and kill them. That's a really easy way to get M1s in this game. And yeah, that's the 5 tips I have for you guys. Hope it all made sense. Some of the tips were a little bit more confusing, so I hope I explained it in a reasonable or good way. If you guys did understand everything, make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know if there's anything I missed or did not talk about. And yeah, hope I made sense. I kind of ramble a little bit, so if some parts didn't make sense, I'm sorry. But I tried to have visuals on the screen so you guys could like see what I'm talking about at the same time. Anyways, hope it all made sense. Yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.